Hello, welcome back to GOT. Today we're going to talk about the OnePlus Open. This is my favorite foldable when it came out back in 2023. Are they coming out with a sequel in 2026? We're going to talk about it. Let's go. So back in 2023, the only foldable I actually had at the time, I believe it was the Z Fold 4. And then this came out and it really perked my interest. And I waited a while and I ended up getting a used one at a really good discounted price, and I do recommend that if you can swing something like that. But this was an excellent phone at the time, and it still is a great phone if you own one. The OnePlus Open came out with a Snapdragon Gen 2, and it was one of the fastest phones at the time, and it is definitely the best foldable at the time. And to me, it's very fast, worked very well. Don't have any issues with this device, really, other than when you're doing heavy processing. That's when you can notice the difference because of the Snapdragon Gen 2. Now, at the time, this phone was very pleasing simply because of the wider external screen on this thing compared to the Z Fold 4. Now, of course, the Z Fold 7 today is just as wide. I believe it is anyway. Compare the two of them together, yeah. Actually, it's a little bit wider. This is considered a 6.3-inch screen versus a 6.5-inch, and most of that is because of the diagonal. So the OnePlus Open was the best phone at that time, at least it was for me, having the wider screen, better specs in the cameras. I mean, even today it has better camera specs, I believe, than the Z Fold 7. And back then, it was one of the first foldables to actually have a creaseless screen on the inside. As you can see here, it's still barely viewable. Matter of fact, I'm not seeing it hardly at all. So it's right there, even with the modern day phones. Now then, of course, we all got to some disappointment towards the end of 2024 when we started to hear the rumors that they were not going to come out with a version 2. Instead, they were letting Oppo Find N5 run with their phone. And the problem with that is OnePlus was global, and that was another great thing about it, is it was a global phone, and you could purchase it in the U.S. locally, and you still can actually, and there are repair services in the U.S. for the OnePlus Open or the OnePlus phones themselves. So I know if you own a OnePlus Open like I did at the time, you were very disappointed to hear that they weren't coming out with a phone. Hey, I want to take a quick second to tell you how much I appreciate for tuning in the channel as we talk about the OnePlus Open and the Oppo Find N6. If you get anything on this video, do me a favor, smash that like button down below because it really does help out this channel, and I appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on further content. Let's get back to the video. So then we were all turning towards something like the Oppo Find N5, which for me, it was quite a bit thinner and taller than the OnePlus, which for some people that might have been a great thing, but I didn't like the tall, thin phones as it was. Of course, that's because Samsung really soured me on it because they kept coming out with it every year. However, we know the Oppo Find N is quite a bit wider and taller. So the one thing I couldn't get over was the cameras. They compromised so much on the cameras on the Oppo Find N5. Matter of fact, the OnePlus Open cameras, in my view, are a whole lot better than the Oppo Find N. And as far as specs goes, now to be fully transparent, I did not order the Oppo Find N5, so I cannot actually compare it. But when I look at all the reviews and hear people say, yeah, they're very disappointed in the ultra-wide camera, and the only good camera on that phone was actually the main, and the fact that the zoom lens could do the macro shots because they went with, what was it, 8 megapixel selfie cameras and 8 megapixel ultra wide. There was no way I was going to go down to a phone like that. And I say down because that, to me, that was a huge compromise. So that's when I started looking elsewhere and ended up finding the Honor Magic V3. Now, mentioning the Honor Magic V3, that's where I'm going to lead down the road to what I expect in the next, hopefully, OnePlus Open, or at least in the Oppo Find N6. So in order to truly speculate, I think we got to go back in history and look at some comparisons. So for example, I don't have the Honor Magic V2 because the one that was available was the V3 when I was looking for it. But the Honor Magic V2, its specs were right there alongside of the OnePlus Open. I mean, let me run down this list of specs and you can see how they sound so familiar. So we start with, they both were released in 2023 and they both had the Snapdragon Gen 2. So as far as the chipset, they had the same chipset. And they're very similar in size, although the Honor Magic V2 was slightly larger, being 7.92 inches versus 7.82 inches in the OnePlus. So the OnePlus was a little bit shorter and actually not quite as wide. So the Automagic V2 probably would have been more preferential to me as far as the look and feel. And it was a thinner phone. The V2 was a bit thinner, being 4.7 millimeters closed, or I'm sorry, open, versus 5.8 millimeters open. So this one's quite a bit thicker than what the V2 was. And then the V2 had a little bit thicker battery, having a 5,000 milliamp battery versus a 4805. Now they both came out with 16 gigabytes of RAM variant and 512 gigabytes of storage, so that was really good. But the OnePlus Open won in cameras, having that 64 megapixel telephoto zoom lens and 48 megapixel on the other two, whereas the Honor V2 had 50 megapixel all around, except for the telephoto was only 20 megapixel zoom. So this one was much more superior on cameras, I believe. So back then, had I known about the Automagic lineup, I probably still would have chose this one because I'm more of a camera buff. Now there is a point to my little bit of history lesson on the OnePlus Open versus the Automagic, because Automagic has come out with two versions so far. They've got the V3 and of course the V5 since then, and there has been progressively quite a few changes. So what do we know about the Oppo Find N6 or possibly the OnePlus Open 2? You know, there's a lot of rumors out there, but nothing specific. So here's what we do know, or what we have heard. You know, clearly they're going to go thinner. And the rumor is they're going to go a little bit thinner than the Oppo Find N6, which we know they can happen because, or they could do, because the Automagic V5 has proven it. They went thinner. They went thinner twice. So they could definitely go thinner, and they could provide better cameras. So that's another rumor, is that the cameras are going to get better, because that was one holdback, especially for me, of getting the Oppo Find N5, was the cameras. So as long as those improve, we might have a better phone. Now they're also saying that the battery will increase slightly, but it's also rumors that it can possibly become that shorter, wider version that I prefer. And I hope that to be true, because currently the Oppo is the largest foldable out there, being what, 8.03 in size, which when you compare it to all the other foldables, it is really big. And I honestly feel that OnePlus, one of the reasons why they kind of backed down, decided not to release it, because they didn't like the compromises of the cameras. Maybe it was size or some of the other formats, I'm not sure. So I am excited to see what they're kind of going to come out with. And if they don't come out with the OnePlus Open 2, will I get an Oppo Find N6? You know what? If they improve the cameras on it, I may just do that. Because I could tell you, I really do like the operating system, which is very similar to what we have on our OnePlus Open today, which is the great multitasking, where you have 3 apps all open up at once here, and you can go back and forth to all these different apps. I really do enjoy that. And there we go. It finally opened up. Well, that little bit of lag is part of the reasons why the OnePlus Open is showing its age. With things like opening up 3 apps at the same time is one really great feature to this operating system. And I would look forward to having that on the Oppo Find N5, or I mean Find N6, once the cameras are improved. So now it's time to hear from you. What do you think? Is OnePlus going to come out with their next version of the OnePlus Open? Is it going to be the global version of the Oppo Find N6 like it has been in the past? Or is Oppo finally going to go global? And was anybody out there like me that paused on getting the Oppo simply because of the compromise with the cameras? I mean, it was difficult for me to compromise that much cost on cameras that weren't really up there with the regular flagships. And like I said, I was very disappointed when I found out they weren't coming out with a OnePlus Open. That I actually did a lot of research and checked into a lot of different foldables, and I created a video on that. If you want to check that out, check it out here. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I have lots of foldable videos and even bar phone videos out there if that's more your interest. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and God bless.